Well, I'm back out at the park, and I was going to use this as a test of my glasses here. I'm running some camera glasses, and I actually want to see how well they do. For instance, doing a continuous recording, and of course, which I will then very quickly edit down for content later. But I'm in the trashy part of the park, and I'm using my Xterra 705. I haven't had a lot of success with the 705 lately, so I wanted to get this thing out and really give it a go, and see if I can improve my record lately. I don't doubt the 705, because when I first got into metal detecting, it was the first one that gave me a substantial result. So I'm going to give it a good shot here and see what I can get. Okay. All right. My first one. 4 or 6. It could be small gold. Very unlikely. There's a 90% chance this is going to be junk. But let's see. Now with these glasses, I really have to do some weird things sometimes to get them to stay in frame when I begin to dig, because I tend to move my eyes instead of my head, and I have to get used to the fact with this camera that's not going to work. So let me get up again. This part of the park doesn't really have grass, so I can be a little bit more free-flowing with this, and then just refill. And let me use my little enhancer here that should. Now it's supposed to be 2 inches, and I'm now down about 4 inches. So it indicates a large target that is probably not going to be what I'm looking for. So since this is regular earth, I'll stomp it down, I'll brush it out, and there'll be no sign at all that I've been here, and move on to the next target. I don't know why I'm swinging over concrete. All I'm picking up is rebar. Well, that's a shallow target. It says it's about 1 inch, so maybe I can get that with my pointer. Nah, nothing there. see if I can now use the size function. That sounds coin size, so I'll take a look at it. Well, I'm getting a signal there. Plugs are not easy here. Like it's in the side of the hole. Very loud in the side of the hole again. Ah, great. Deep pull tab. Great, 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 great. If I can hold this thing well enough together to keep the grass. That's about a 5 or 6 inch pull tab. Junk signal, but only about an inch down, it says. See, that's where close to where I got the other ring, so I'll just dip and go. There we go, foil. Not surprised. Where the foil signal. Even rings. Rolled as rolled steel. If you won't go rings, you've got to learn to love foil. shallow foil signal. Like I said, this is a relatively new park, so we don't have a lot of deep signals here. So it's quite possible that you'll find a good signal here. It's just now you see this? That's a plumbing fixture. See, too wide too many points of contact with my pinpointer, so I will get back on the road. Like I said, this is one of my lunchtime hunts, so I don't have a lot of time. I'm just hoping this audio is not screwed up too bad by the wind. We got pretty heavy wind out here. If not, you're going to be reading a lot of captions. And if it is, you're going to be reading a lot of captions. Well, that's an unusual signal. Don't get many in the 20s around here. It's not very deep. And once again, I'm in a place that's not really grass, mostly earth. So it's not really as important to dig a perfect plug here. There we go. Seen a lot of these style of pull tabs, and they read very higher, so I don't know. Anyway, another one fooled me. I think these are old pull tabs. As pull tabs go. Another shallow foil signal. Another pretty shallow, small gold, other words, foil signal. Well, now, once again, I'm out on plain earth, so it's not as important. There we go, foil signal, and surprisingly enough, I got foil. Got a brush. This is just plain earth. You can't tell it was even there. Well, this is the trashy part of the park, so I'm going to change my discrimination level here for a while. Like I said, I do that when I know it won't be my last time at a park. Sometime just for a little ego reinforcement. When I get out of this area, there's another little foil cap. When I get out of this area, back in the middle of the park grounds, inside the running track or walking track, I'm going to turn my discrimination back down. A lot of iron here too. When you turn your discrimination down, you will hit a lot of iron. You sure I hear 12 signal? Very likely another pull tab. But it's a good excuse to dig a plug. Hopefully a plug that'll stay together. No such luck. Oh, well, hopefully I can get it together enough to puzzle it back. Well, it's in the clump. Well, now let's see if I can get this together where it will look right. It's a tough time in this Texas soil this time of year to cut a good plug. So I'm doing my best, and I'm at least, and like I said, I would not be doing this except it's in the grass is dormant, so the growth and has not really begun yet. So that's the plumbing fixtures I was telling you about. I mean, those irrigation or whatever. Excuse me. 18. Very likely the piece of garbage. Who knows? Parece. Right. Now, that looks like a piece of plumbing as well. That was not surprising. It almost overloaded. So it had to be something big. Could have probably just ignored it. Well, let's see what this is. Says I got it out. That's weird. Oh, shoot. I'll clean this up later. Looks like a very, very deep.
Hi, this is Texas Tiger Digs, finishing off the last part of today's metal detecting experience and vlog. You probably have seen the video. If you got to this far, I hope you saw the video alright at the beginning. I tried a new process. I did one continuous video from the beginning to the end of the session, since you know my sessions are relatively short. And I use my quote-unquote spy glasses. I call them my camera glasses. It's basically so you can see from my point of view what I'm seeing. I don't have any need for spy glasses. But these video glasses are very, very good, and I really enjoy using them. But in any case, that's what you saw at the beginning. And I went out basically to test that, and to do, of course, my normal, metal detecting, daily, in effect, daily when I go detecting vlog. So I took that out, and you've heard a lot of wind, but I think I was mostly understandable. There was an issue though that the camera did hang up. It's not, of the two sets of quote-unquote video glasses I've got, it's not the most expensive, and obviously not the best, because it did hang up on me. But I did get a lot of digs. Unfortunately, most of them are trash digs. The final dig you'll see on there was when I find this little piece of bling. It looks like a charm off a kid's bracelet of some kind. And there's about 3-4 inches down, so I like that, only because of the distance it was down, and how well the Xterra 705 read it with the 18.75 kilohertz coil. And unfortunately, I think it did hang before you saw either of these digs. No big deal here. Crusty zinc. This will go into my crusty zinc box. I have a crusty zinc box. I guess most of us do. And the quarter. Now, I didn't get the quarters that often, so I was really disappointed that the quarter didn't show up, and that it hung before that quarter came up. But I like the fact that it showed up, in the mid 40s, like it should on the Mind Lab scale, and it showed up deep. It has about 3.5, 4 inch, maybe 4 inch quarter, which is pretty doggone good for the parks I'm in. There's not much deep here, so this is probably the deepest clad I've dug in this park. And this was about 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches too. It's considerably smaller than a quarter, so I was happy about that too. And it read a little bit deeper, of course, because it's smaller than coin, and the default's to coin shape. So that's basically what I have today. I may go out again later, but I wanted to condense this into a single video, because this is a technique I wanted to try with the camera. I think it turned out relatively well. It didn't work perfectly, but I think it does give a little more life to my videos. A couple of guys that I respect said, why don't we see a more visual, display of the park instead of just me digging holes. So I think you did get a little bit more of that with this. So I like that. And and like I said, the 705 has been giving me fits. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just haven't been using it successfully lately. And it could be just, I got a true detector, so it just could be just a luck of the draw. But I was happy to get it out, to have, some minor success with it. And this is pretty good success for 40 minutes. Who knows, 4 or 5 hours, another buck or two. If this holds up as an average, no guarantee that it would. It could be much better. Who knows what I could have run into given more time. But, I used the time available. Anyway, that's all. This is Texas Tiger Digs. And subscribe. I think you're going to like the new things I'm doing with video. This one didn't work badly. It worked pretty good. I'm going to go out again. Maybe this evening, but I'm not sure. It's getting a little bit late. I'll see. I do want to scout a park that I've never been to before. It's right near my home, so it's amazing that I missed it. In any case, I'm going to go check that out, and I'll get back to you later. Anyway, that's all I've got to say, and you have a good day or a good evening, and happy hunting.